Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss more topics of chapter 12 sound class 9th. So in this video first I would like to discuss about reflection. So as you saw now only that when I was throwing the ball towards the wall, it was again coming back to me. So what was that? That was reflection. Okay, so the same thing happens with this also. So here we are going to do an activity to know about the reflection of sound and its two laws. So what we have done, we have taken two identical chart papers, we have folded them and made two pipes for these two chart paper. We have kept these two chart papers just near the wall on a table. Okay, and one normal also we have kept between them. Now one alarm clock is being kept at the one open end of pipe A. And now what we are going to do, we are going to hear the sound from the open end of pipe B. So how we have to adjust that? We have to adjust it like that we will be able to hear the maximum sound, right? So when we'll adjust it according to that, we'll remove them, and now we have made the marks on the chart paper. And now what we are doing, we are measuring these two angles along with the normal. Okay, the incident and the reflected, the ray which was coming, that was incident, and the next one is the reflected one. Okay, incident sound wave and reflected sound wave. So what we will be able to see that both the angles are equal. Okay, the changing of the direction of sound when it strike a hard surface, this is called reflection of sound. Hard surfaces may be rough, may be smooth, may be shiny, may be dull like wall, metal sheets, plywood, plastic, कुछ भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, it could be a wall, it could be a metal sheet, it could be any plastic item, it could be any plywood, etc. So anything could act like a reflecting surface. Okay, so what are the two laws of reflection of sound? That the incident sound wave, reflected sound wave, and the normal all lie in the same plane, and the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection of sound. Are you able to see these two angles? So what is this? This is angle I, this is angle R. So both these angles are equal. Okay, so what is this? This is the second law. Now we will discuss more about echo. So when we say something in an empty auditorium or in front of a hill or mountain, what we hear? Yes, after a short interval of time we hear that again, right? We hear that sound again. So what that is called? That is called echo of our original sound. So echo क्या है? Repetition of sound. Okay, it is the repetition of the original sound of a source by reflection from a distant object. Okay, जब हमारा साउंड किसी चीज़ से टकरा करके हमारे पास वापस आता है, then it is being termed as echo. So echo is the repetition of our original sound, and the original sound persists in our ear till 0.1 second. So if it comes after that, then only you will be able to hear the echo. Otherwise it will seems like the original sound only. Alright, this is also one of the conditions. So there are so many conditions for the production of echo. First, the size of the reflector must be large. कोई भी mountain, कोई भी hill, कोई भी wall, building होना चाहिए. Okay, and reflector should be a rigid body. Fine. Second, intensity जो है, loudness जो है original sound की, it should be sufficient that an echo can be heard. तेज़ आवाज़ होनी चाहिए, intensity, loudness ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए. Okay. And third, as I have told you now only, that the time difference between the original sound and the reflected sound should be at least 0.1 second, because the original sound persists in our ear till then. So we will not be able to distinguish between two different sounds if the time interval will be less than this 0.1 second. So the distance between the original sound and the reflecting surface should be at least 17.2 meter. Okay, I'm repeating myself again. The distance between the source of original sound and the reflecting surface, that is the obstacle, it should be at least 17.2 meter, because what is the speed of sound in air? It is almost 344 meter per second, right? And what I told you, that sound should reach up to you after 0.1 second. So what should be its how much it will travel in 0.1 second? 34.4 meter, right? If it is traveling 344 meter in 1 second, then in 0.1 second it will travel 34.4 meter per second. And as we all know that sound first has to go and then it has to come, right? So it has to travel always the double distance. So the distance between the source and the reflector, D is equals to V into T upon 2. Okay, D is equals to Vt upon 2. V is the velocity, T is the time, because it has to travel always the double distance. Okay, so these are the conditions for the productions of echo.
An echo returned in 3 seconds.
Now we are revising the concept of echo with the help of a numerical. An echo returned in 3 seconds. So what is the distance of the reflecting surface from the source, given that the speed of sound is this? So what is the total time taken by the echo to return? 3 seconds. That means 1.5 seconds it must have taken to reach up to there, and 1.5 seconds to return back. Okay, because sound has to travel double distance, 2D, right? So what is the distance of the reflecting surface? What you have to find out? D distance. And as I have told you now only, D is equals to Vt upon 2. Okay. So V velocity is 342 meter per second we are having. T time we are having, that is 3 seconds upon 2. So what we will get? 513 when we will calculate. So this is the distance of the reflecting surface from the sound. Now let's discuss about reverberation. See, the persistence of sound due to overlapping of multiple echoes formed by the reflection of sound in a big hall or auditorium from the walls, floor, roof, that is known as reverberation. Okay, जब sound echo बार बार produce होता है, that is called reverberation. Repetition of echo you can say. Why? Because so many multiple reflecting surfaces are present over there. That's why echo occurs again and again. That is called reverberation. Okay. So echoes may be heard more than once due to repeated or multiple reflection of sound from several reflecting surfaces. We have seen in the auditorium, the walls of the auditorium are curved. And why it is so? Why it is so? Because in big halls, sound becomes too blurred and distorted to be heard in big concert halls, and because of this reverberation. So this can often lead to annoyance. So reverberation को कैसे रोक सकते हैं? By using soft sound absorbent materials, such as curtains, plant fiber like jute, compressed fireboard we can use, carpets we can use, right? All these are being used in the auditorium. Are you able to see in this picture? Right? So what these materials will do? They will absorb undesired reflected sound and reduce the reverberation. The walls are curved over here, and so many sound absorbent materials are there. curtains, and compressed fireboards, carpets, etc. Okay. So the ceiling and the walls of the hall are covered with sound absorbing material. Rough plastic, compressed fireboard, sound absorbing carpets are placed on the floor. Heavy curtains are put on the window, entrance, exit door. Okay, sound absorbing material is used to make the furniture of the hall. Why? ताकि reverberation ना हो, and the sound should be audible to each and everyone in a proper manner. Okay. Now, what are the applications of reflection of sound? Reflection of sound is used in many devices. So many devices it is being used. So we are going to discuss about that where we use this reflection of sound. फर्स्ट इन द मेगाफोन. मेगाफोन के अंदर क्या होता है? एक फनल शेप ट्यूब होती है. वो क्या करती है? रिफ्लेक्ट करती है साउंड वेव को रिपीटेडली एंड सेंड इट इन अ पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन विदाउट स्प्रेडिंग इट इन ऑल द डायरेक्शन. सो ड्यूरिंग द ओवरलैपिंग ऑफ मल्टीपल रिफ्लेक्टेड साउंड द एम्पलीट्यूड जो होता है साउंड का बढ़ जाता है, जिससे कि लाउडनेस बढ़ जाती है. राइट, वी नो दैट एम्पलीट्यूड इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द लाउडनेस. So the loudness increases, and due to this the sound of the speaker can be heard loudly over a long distance. Right, speakers, everybody is aware, must be aware of this word speakers. So कैसे function करते हैं? This is the process of their function. Okay, are you able to see over here what is megaphone? So multiple reflection of sound was being used over there. Okay, next is stethoscope. Right, all of us are aware of this word stethoscope, which doctors use to examine us. So it is a medical instrument, right? So ये क्या डॉक्टर क्या चेक करता है इसे? He used to check our heartbeat and our lungs, etc. Okay, so doctor put the earpieces into his or her ears and chest piece on the part of the body whose sound is to be heard. Okay, so sound of heart or lungs, what happens? It enters into the tube, and what happens inside the tube? Multiple reflection of sound. Okay, so after suffering multiple reflection enters the ears, and thus the faint sound of your body parts gets amplified. वो जो sound धीरे सुनाई दे रहा था, अब वो मल्टीपल रिफ्लेक्शंस के बाद क्या होगा? उसकी लाउडनेस बढ़ जाएगी, एम्पलीफाई हो जाएगा. फाइन, एंड डॉक्टर वुड बी एबल टू हेयर इट इन अ प्रॉपर मैनर. ओके, नेक्स्ट एप्लीकेशन ऑफ दिस इज़ फॉर द सीलिंग ऑफ कॉन्सर्ट हॉल. जनरली जो सीलिंग्स होती है कॉन्सर्ट हॉल की, कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल की, सिनेमा हॉल की, दे आर covered so that sound after reflection reaches all the corners of the hall. Okay, sound boards are there जिससे कि multiple reflection होगा, and the sound will reach up to each and every one sitting over there in that area. And through these multiple reflection, all the people sitting in the concert hall and auditorium will be able to hear what is being said. So I hope this multiple reflection, that is reverberation, and its applications must be clear with you all. Now, what is the source of this sound? What is soundboard and how it works? See, a curved soundboard may be placed behind the stage so that the sound after reflecting from the soundboard, what will happen? It will spread evenly. एकदम इवनली स्प्रेड हो जाएगा अक्रॉस द विड्थ ऑफ द हॉल. पूरे हॉल में, पूरी चौड़ाई में साउंड बोर्ड से रिफ्लेक्ट होने के बाद एंड सबको सुनाई देगा. ओके, नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस अबाउट रेंज ऑफ हियरिंग. व्हाट इज द आवर हियरिंग रेंज? yes, 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Okay, so sounds produced around us are of different frequencies, लेकिन हम सारी frequencies नहीं सुन सकते हैं. The earthquake and others earthquakes are having the frequencies more than the frequency which could be heard by us. The small kids are having the audible range more from us. Okay, so एक normal human being की hearing range क्या होती है? That is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Okay, so you will only be able to hear the sound of the frequency between 20 to 20,000 hertz, not less or above that. Okay, now next we are going to discuss about infrasound. Infrasound क्या होता है? The which are having the frequency less than 20 hertz. Okay, pendulum when the pendulum is oscillating, what type of sound it produces? Infrasound. Okay, and infrasound means less than 20 hertz. So we are not able, or it's not in our hearing range, so we will not be able to hear that sound. So what are infrasound? These are the sounds of frequency have less than 20 hertz. Okay, so हम उस आवाज़ को नहीं सुन पाते हैं. But if I talk about ultrasound, what is ultrasound? It is having the frequency above 20,000 hertz. Okay, infrasonic sound कौन सुन सकता है? बहुत सारे animals, rhinoceros and blue whale, elephants, they produce sound in infrasonic range में sound produce करते हैं जिनकी frequency 20 hertz से less होती है. So it is observed that some animal get disturbed before earthquake. हमें पता नहीं चलता, but they get to know how, because earthquake की infrasonic waves जो आती हैं, they are able to capture that. Okay, it's in their audible range. So earthquake produce low frequency infrasound before the main shock waves begin. मेन शॉक वेव तो बाद में स्टार्ट होगी, उससे पहले लो फ्रीक्वेंसी का इंफ्रासाउंड आता है जो कि एनिमल्स जिससे कि अलर्ट हो जाते हैं, एंड दे रन हियर एंड देयर जस्ट बिफोर द अर्थक्वेक occurs. We don't get to know that, but they are able to hear that infrasound, so they start running. Okay, now let's discuss about ultrasonic sound. As I've told you, it is having the frequency more than 20,000 hertz. So ultrasonic sounds are the sounds of frequency जिनकी frequency 20 kilohertz से ज़्यादा होती है. क्या हम इससे ऊपर के साउंड को सुन सकते हैं? नो, वी कैनॉट हेयर. बट these are very high frequency waves. Some animals जैसे bats, deer, monkey, cat, dolphin, leopard, dogs, they can hear the ultrasonic waves. Dogs can hear the ultrasonic sounds of frequency up to 50 kilohertz, that is 50,000 hertz. Okay, now we'll discuss about the industrial uses of ultrasound. What are the more uses of industrial uses of ultrasound? See, ultrasounds are being used as a cleaners also. Okay, like it's being used to clean the delicate instruments and objects which are hard to reach places. जहाँ हम क्लीनिंग नहीं कर सकते वहाँ पर अल्ट्रासोनिक क्लीनर्स यूज़ किए जाते हैं. राइट, ऑड शेप पार्ट्स हो गए, मशीन्स पार्ट्स हो गए, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंपोनेंट्स, स्पाइरल ट्यूब्स. Okay, so all these could be cleaned with the help of ultrasonic cleaners. Okay, so what is the process for this? The objects which has to be cleaned are placed in a cleaning solution in a metallic container attached to an ultrasonic transmitter. Okay, what it will do? It will pass the high frequency ultrasonic waves into the cleaning solution, and due to these high frequency, the particle of dust, grease, etc., they will get detached and they will drop out from that material. Okay, so we can clean the objects through these. So are you able to see in this picture what we have done? What we are passing? The ultrasonic waves. Now both these are properly cleaned, okay, with the help of ultrasonic waves. Alright, now let's discuss the next industrial use of ultrasound. Next use is detection of cracks and very small holes in the metal structure. You know, when the bridges and big buildings are made, then बड़ी बड़ी metal की sheets उसमें use होती हैं, right? And we don't get to know if the metal sheet is having any crack or any hole in it. So if it will be having, it's not good for that bridge or that building, right? Wherever it is being used, so we have to detect that crack. But manually it's not possible. So how we'll do this? Through the ultrasonic waves. What will happen when we will pass the ultrasonic waves through these metal sheets? It will get deflected back. Are you able to see over here? Okay, ultrasound में जब हम waves छोड़ते हैं, on the next end we are having detectors. So जहाँ पर crack है वहाँ से हमें साउंड रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाएगा. ओके, इफ द अल्ट्रासाउंड वेव्स पास द ब्लॉक अनरिफ्लेक्टेड, then the block is detect free. But if the ultrasound waves are getting deflected from the part of the block detected by the detector, then the block has the defect. So ultrasound detector detect the presence of any crack or hole in a big metal structure or blocks. It is the another use of this. ओके, हम पता कर सकते हैं कोई भी क्रैक अगर किसी मेटल शीट के अंदर हो. ऑलराइट, बिकॉज अगर उसमें क्रैक होगा तो क्या होगा, उसकी इट विल रिड्यूस द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर, राइट? सो इट शुड बी a metal structure or block is used in the construction of high building. So if the block consists of any crack or any small hole which is invisible from outside, then it may affect the strength of that building. Okay, so it should be detected through these metal detectors, these UV rays, ultrasonic waves. Okay, it will detect the presence of any crack or hole in the big metal structure or block. Now we'll discuss the medical uses of ultrasound, where the sound waves are being used in the medical field. As I have told you that it is being used in the sonography to get to know if we are having any problem in our body. Okay, in our liver, in our gallbladder, in our uterus, in our kidney. अगर किसी भी internal structure में problem है, then we'll get to know through these UV rays, because they are having a lot of energy. They can penetrate through our body. Okay, so ultrasound scanner is an instrument which uses ultrasonic sound for getting images of internal organs of the human body. Okay, so doctor के पास इमेज आ जाती है हमारे ऑर्गन्स की, एंड इट विल हेल्प देम टू डिटेक्ट द इफ देयर इज एनी एबनॉर्मलिटी इन आवर बॉडी. ओके, and it is also ultrasonic waves travel through the tissue of the body and get reflected from a region where there is a change of tissue density. So waves फिर convert हो जाती है electrical signals में, जो कि image generate करते हैं उस organ की. ओके, so ये जो images हैं फिर display होती है monitor पे या फिर ये print हो जाती है एक film के ऊपर. और this is called ultrasonography. कहाँ use होता है? For the pregnant ladies. Why? To get to know the condition of the fetus. Okay, so ultrasonography is used for examination of the fetus during pregnancy to detect if there is any problem or any abnormality in the growth of the child. Okay, this is the medical use of ultrasound. So what is ultrasound scanner? ये एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट होता है which uses the ultrasonic sound for getting the images of internal organs of the human body. Okay, and doctor may take the image of the patient's organ. All right, so that the abnormalities will be get to know earlier and we can take the precautionary measures and the step according to that only. Okay, now let's check the use of ultrasonic sound in medical field. Echocardiography, which is also known as ECG, right? For what ECG is being done? To know the about our heart, whether it is working properly or not, right? Our heartbeat. You must have seen the ECG reports with you. Okay, so it is the technique of obtaining the images of heart using this ultrasound. क्या होता है इस टेक्निक के अंदर? अल्ट्रासोनिक वेव्स which are having very high frequency, when they allow to fall on the various parts of your heart, these waves will travel through the tissues of your heart and get reflected, forming the echo. और ये जो echo है, they will then fed to the कंप्यूटर पे जाएंगे, जिससे इमेज बनेगी आपके हार्ट की मॉनिटर पे, एंड दिस इमेज इज़ यूज टू डिटेक्ट द disorders in the heart if there is any. Okay, so this is the medical use of ultrasound. Now let's discuss the surgical uses of ultrasound. See, ultrasonic waves are used in bloodless surgery. ओके, ब्लडलेस सर्जरी के लिए अल्ट्रासाउंड क्या करता है? ये स्टोन्स जो प्रेजेंट होते हैं ना आपकी किडनी वगैरह में, उसको छोटे छोटे पीसेस के अंदर तोड़ देता है, राइट, जिससे कि वो फ्लश आउट हो जाता है यूरिन के साथ में. सो अल्ट्रासोनिक साउंड waves are also used to do this types of surgery. This is the another use of these ultrasonic waves in the surgeries. Okay, I hope all the uses must be clear to you. Now our next topic is structure of internal ear of humans, that we will discuss in our next video. Till then, do your studies, hear all the videos with patience, and stay at home and make you and yourself and your family safe. Thank you.